And so we're going to be talking tomorrow about just, again, I won't go details there. I will tell you that the document that we're kind of working off of in the discussion tomorrow is on the back table, just tips for the community in terms of witnessing stories. And again, that's whether in the context of a project like this, which is about performance or discussion out in the community, or a one-on-one, you're sitting with your friend, or you're sitting with a sibling, or whatever it is, this applies to all of that. So checked out those tips, so I'm glad you mentioned that.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And also in the project, we have as many people as have participated in the projects. That is the number of different collaborations that we've created. We've had people collaborating long distance over the phone. We always involve the veterans as a partner in the project itself, in the art itself. So whether it is working with a writer or a performer, we want to make sure that we are paying attention to the needs and interests of the veteran and having them be our guide, because really that's what the project is about, helping to lead our communities to connect with the veterans leading. I wonder if anybody would like to speak a little bit about their experiences in the with their collaborations in the project.
I'll take the lead on that.
Okay.
Also, I was going to say, just to hinge on the last question you asked us, the fact that it's right here downtown at the Chicago Cultural Center, it's easy to get to. It's not tucked away in one of the neighborhoods. It's a real convenient place for someone to come and do art.
Excuse me, we do our programming in this room. In this room.
And I have to ask you to repeat the question one more time.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's about talking about your collaborative experiences in the project.
Right. Well, I particularly was drawn to the arts, pastels, and trying to depict images with the guidelines that we've been given from the artists or the therapists. Also, I've been particularly drawn to writing and literature also. I have been practicing now, drawn to reading classics, epic novels like Beowulf and the warriors of that time, and not just in modern English, but Old English as well. So it has, for some reason, I find writing and literature like that to be very therapeutic as well. And I've done it under the the care of the Vets Art Project.
Thank you. Yeah, JT.
Like I said, I just wanted to do a sculpture. It just popped in my head. I couldn't explain it if I wanted to, or if it was possible. When I found a sculpture major that was going to help me, we started doing these things, and what we wanted to do, found out we couldn't, the both of us couldn't do it alone. And so we kept going to other people, because luckily being on NIU, they have an art school. There's an entire building full of artists to help us out. And we had talked to the dean of the Visual and Performing Arts College, and since he had kind of signed off on the project, when I went in there to talk to anyone, they were like, oh yeah, the dean's behind you, yeah, whatever you need, kind of idea. And so we started talking to many different veterans, because I wanted to create something with clay, something with metal. We had granite, how are we going to do these different things? And it was amazing to see how even when we were just working on something that we had someone helping us out and we're working on it, as artists would walk by in the building, they would just be drawn to it and go, what are you doing? Oh, we're making this, metal heart out of aluminum. Oh, hi. And you just see people just started to get involved. So it wasn't just myself and one other artist. We were the two main portions of it, but I mean, like 20 other people helped us out with advice, with technical aspects, with, oh, I have that tool that you guys need that you don't necessarily have to do this. And that everyone got involved and everyone was excited about it. Just even people walking by like, wow, that's really cool. I want to come see that when it's done. If that was the least of it, it just started to involve everyone. And I could just see it like kind of taking off, and people were starting to know about it. And that to me was just one of the best parts of it, that everyone that came into contact with it became excited about it and wanted to help out. And so it was not just a collaboration of just one-on-one. Like 20, 30 people helped us to finish this thing. And I just think that's great, because you've involved so many people, they take a stake in it. They can look at it and go, oh, I helped them with that. I'm part of it. So that's one thing that I think was the best of the collaboration.
Great. Were any of those people, did any of those people, for the first time, talk to a veteran, have a veteran who they now call a friend? Was there anybody who you worked with who had never had any personal experience with veterans?
Oh, without a doubt. The sculpture major that I worked with the majority of the time, she said at the end of the performance, and when I was talking to her afterwards, that she had a whole new perspective on veterans and veterans issues and things that were going on that she had never known before. And now, you know, look, we're friends, we're talking about things, and you could tell that she really enjoyed it, that this was a positive experience for her, and that, because she said no one in her family that she knew of had served. She didn't really have any friends that had served. And so you could see that it really affected her and really changed her perspective, which for the better, I think.
Great, great. And we did the first project in DeKalb this weekend, and our goal is to go to college campuses and other locations to create projects and then have them become self-sustaining. So we teach the tools, then we'll consult, and we'll help them grow the project on their own. So I do hope that, Emily, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do hope that Emily will help you as you grow the project forward. But we're already talking about how we want to go down there this summer, and we want to do programming, and we want to continue. I should also, let's get back to the collaboration examples before I continue. Anybody else want to talk about their experience of collaboration in the project?
I'll take a stab at it.
Okay.
This young, quiet gentleman behind the camera here worked with the ramblings of a person who could put emotions on paper, but I'm not so sure it would read real well. But he was able to take my thoughts and put them together, and when he said them, I mean, it was astounding. I mean, there's a bond that developed that day that will always be there because we shared something that was very intimate to me, and he was able to tell it to other people, and so it's an incredible experience.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. We have about 5 minutes left to wrap up. So I want to tell people that we now have 7 projects growing across the country. My goal is to help spread this across the United States. We have veterans and family members of veterans who need support. We have artists who are hungry to help people understand. And we have communities that need to be transformed. And so if you have any people that you think would be interested in the project, my cards are in the back. The Vet Art Project website is a way to reach us also. This summer I plan on doing some traveling to help promote projects that are growing in Santa Fe and Phoenix and Laramie, Wyoming. And so I want to put that out there for you. I also want to tell you that the project itself is it's a grassroots project, and it's created by volunteers. I've received 2 very small grants to help support this work. And everybody else who's been in the project volunteers their time and their materials. But we do need support. We do need assistance. I can write grants and have done so, and sometimes I'm successful and sometimes not. The project is currently fiscally sponsored by Fractured Atlas, and you can make a donation and get a tax donation letter for that donation. And you can do that off of the website also. Maybe if there's somebody who you know might be interested in contributing, please contact me through the website and let me know. I'd be happy to contact those people.